Hi! Hello everyone, and welcome to my first and hopefully not the last video chronicling my adventures in sewing. My name is Lee, and hopefully you'll find my ineptitude amusing if nothing else. Today I'm going to be making a bunch of, where are they? Get off of the belt. Pouches, flippy flap. Belt pouches, show the back, for my Deadpool costume. That one back there, that's hanging. This one right here. And I've had it since about 2014, and it's been like 90% done since I got it. Well, since I put it together. But the only part I was missing was pouches. I've been trying to find them to buy them online, but I couldn't. So I decided, I got this nice fancy schmancy sewing machine for Christmas. Woo! Yay! And decided, why not? Now I'm gonna make about 6 or 7 of these, but I'm only gonna videotape myself making one, just for the sake of brevity. So here we go. And that goes there. And so I already pre-cut them. I just have to find the things I've cut. There's one. There's the rest of them. See, a whole bunch of them. And what I did was I measured how long my waist is. And I have, this is the belt I use. It's one from Airsoft. UTG is the brand. TG. Very, very good. And measured it and divided it by how many, how wide the pouches were. So, and then that's how many pouches I was able to have, and took like 1 or 2 away. I couldn't, if my math's right, I should be able to get 9, but I'm only making 6 just at first. And you're also getting, I also have, this is the fabric that I'm using for the, where did it go again? For the belt loop part. I'm using white because that part's not going to be seen anyway. I need to stop throwing that over there. Okay. Hello. So I've adjusted the camera, and here we go. Let's continue once I find where I was. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is put together the belt loop part, because you got to put this on first because it's gonna be on the outside. So you have to flip it, and the way I make them is I flip them inside out, and the part that's on the inside is actually the outside. Get rid of my mouse. So there we go. And move these. I don't need the extras. Turn this on. Let there be light. And figure out where the pedal thing went. Is that this? Let's zoom in a bit so you can all see what I'm doing, all nice and close up without being in the way. No one likes being in the way. It's the edge. There we go. A little bit more edge. More of that. So let's see. Stop that. Now, I don't know how to make an edge, so I'm not gonna even bother. But for those of you that actually do know how to make an edge, you probably don't need to be watching this. And I don't doubt there's better tutorials than anything I could whip together, seeing as I don't know how to make them in the first place. Eventually, once I learn, I might put a tutorial video together. But until then, you're gonna have to find somewhere else. There we go. Here is, let's just trim some of the some of the spare thread off. Trim some of the spare thread. Stupid scissors didn't want to cut. And like I said, here is turn off light so I can see what I'm doing. Holy crap, that's close. Zoom out. Yay! This way. And then we just, because you don't want all this gross, you don't want the thread to show. Because while no one's going to be seeing it, I will know it's there. And I'm the only one that matters in my world. Gently poke it through. You don't want to break anything. There we go. And then you have a nice little seam. Yay! Yay seams! Like I said, I don't really know how to make a edge, so I'm just gonna bullshit my way through it by folding this over so that you don't have the gross edge. This way, yes, so you don't have the gross edge. I'm going to show you that side because that side's ugly. And there we go. Here's the belt loop. Where'd my garbage can go? Where's my garbage can? Way over there. There, that way. Okay. Now, like I said, you have to put this on the side that you want on the outside. And which side is the side that I drew on? I can't tell which side I drew on. I'm gonna say it's this side. Okay. And now, the way I do this is because down here is actually going to be the front. The wide part's actually going to be the front, because I left these little bit of extra on the side for the actual sides. So you don't want to put it up here unless you want to be putting the flap putting it on your thing. Ooh. Where is the focus? There we go. Sorry about that. So you don't want the belt loop to be on the outside. You want it to be on the back. You don't want it to be on the front. You want it to be on the back. So you got to put the belt loop down farther on the thin part, preferably the middle. But if you want it off to the side and to be hanging all cool like, Deadpool gives no shits. Deadpool's like the honey badger, except for when he's not. Okay, now this part's important. Where did my belt go? Because I'm assuming you guys are making it. You guys are making this to put on a belt. If you're anything like me, and your belt, you have to have your belt adjusted at all. One side of your belt is going to be thicker than the other, and you want to make sure that you have the belt loop wide enough that your belt can go through it, because you don't want to only be able to get these on halfway and then, okay, yeah, nope, sorry, tough luck, try again next time. So that is where these you can't see that, pins come in, because you measure it around the widest part, and then you stick a pin in it, and voila, that's how wide that's about where your thing should go. Put that over there. And then it's just a fact of sewing, not on the pin. Why do you keep zooming? Not focusing. There we go. But yes, stupid. Don't you even... I'm watching you. And you take the pin back out and back in your pin box so you don't stick yourself with it, because that's not fun, I imagine. No one likes being stuck with pointy things. Which is a lesson for you, Mr. Stark. Quit being mean to Bruce. And there we go. Oh, out. I want more video space. There we go. And there we go. And you just have to remember not... Yay! And you just have to remember to keep this on the inside. Or on the opposite side that you're not sewing on now. Okay, now, next trick is you sew... The easiest way I've found is you can see through it. That's how thin the fabric I'm using is. Like I said, keep this on the side you want on the outside in your finished product, which is the inside of your unfinished product. And you take the small bit and you sew that first, or I sew it first. If you find an easier way, please tell me. And I don't really use a pin on this part. What is that string? Extra string? Oh, let's get rid of that extra string. I just use the presser foot to hold it down because there's not really, it's like in and out 5 seconds on my machine, which by the way is a Janome, I think it's pronounced. Janome 1122. See? In and out. And this is why you want it on the flip, want to be able to flip it over, because sometimes you're gonna, well, so sometimes I've found that you get little extra bits of thread that come out when when I'm sewing. There's probably a way to fix it, but I've had this machine like a couple. There's probably a way to fix it, but I haven't been able to find it, and so far I've only had this machine like a month. Oh, not even that. So. And so this next part I do use pins for, which is doing the side. And I use pins simply because it's a lot longer than the bit I just sewed. Come on, Lee. You know this. Ah! Don't drop pins. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Sure all of your threads get up. Push that back. Here we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. You just do the same on your other side. Extra threads. Yeah, and you just do the same on the other side. Which I'm not going to videotape, just again for the sake of brevity. See you in a second. Okay, second side is done, and so we've got the entire pouch. And focus. Focus on me. Come on, you can do it. Good boy. Okay, you've got the entire pouch, folded, sewed, but on the inside, and you just flip it. You do a flippy flip. Oops, come on. And then just finish flipping everything. And then you have a nice pouch with nice edges. Well, a nice seams, not necessarily nice edges. Might sew this down. Maybe. that will fit with focus on me. Come on. Come on. Good boy. That will fit your any side of your belt. Ooh. Feels so good. And there we have it. Hey, here's the finished product. Quite proud. And that's all, folks.